Hello, and welcome aboard Whale Pod to another episode of Temtem. I'm your Captain Whale, and before we get into today's episode, I need to start remembering often, often's a good word for it, to put this little bit here right up at the front of the episode rather than the back end of it, here in the intro rather than the outro. So, if you do end up liking this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and sub to the channel if you have not done so already. I appreciate all three of those. They help me out greatly and cost you only a few moments of your time. Now, with that said and out of the way, let's get into the episode. Let's start off by releasing some more poor sorry Thames. This scare revolt here is actually the scare revolt we had in our party at the end of last episode. Off camera, I took a much better Scarawat and trained it up to the point where it would evolve into a Scare Revolt as well. So, we're gonna yeet this boy here into the void. I've been catching a few Koish, so we're gonna catch and release. In the original intention, that is fishing. More pig epics. Been catching some umishis, some extra fomus, poor extra platypet, pajaro, koish again, 3 saipats, and a lonely scale to round things out. We did have one off-camera evolution since last time with Platypet into Platox. For some reason, I thought we still had another level until we got a Platox. I thought it was captured at level 10 rather than level 9. And I mentioned in the last episode that Skunch evolved off-camera previously, between 2 episodes ago and last episode, so Skunch is now back in the party. I have also decided that Genki is not on the bench permanently, but for now, Genki's taken the back seat. As has 2i. Likewise, 2i is not permanently on the bench. I will be keeping 2i and Genki relatively up to speed with the rest of the party. And maybe swapping them in now and again, and definitely swapping 2i in once we can get our preferred evolution. I'm still leaning digital, but might end up going fire. Oh yeah, Grandpa evolved from Paharak off camera between last episode and this one. It is a fully evolved Tem, so I might have it in the party every now and then. As such, it will be kept up to speed. I've pretty much ditched Lowly for Saku at this point, and we'll probably ditch Saku for something a little better later down the road. I'm gonna be doing the opposite of an Ash Ketchum playthrough here and being very Gary Oak in my Temtem choices. Now, let's take a look at our map. Wait, that's a pretty useless map of just the inside of the Temporium. Now this will be a more useful map. If you notice, it is very clear of exclamation marks signifying new quests. I have been doing a lot of exploring. I found Turquesa over here in the southeast of Deniz. Had to go there to figure out what was up with the ferry. That area there with all the climbing walls there is inaccessible as I cannot climb, so that is still a place to explore later. And there's, of course, a little cave all the way up here at the top of the Solaro River before we get to this little section cordoned off for a cool little aquarium, where they have just a random Luma Temtem swimming around in there. That little cave there, as signified by the little white vertical bar there, signifying an entryway, leads, I guess, through here, but I can't get all the way through yet because I do not have the crystal skates. So for now, that is our Deniz exploration. I've been looking around all up here, going on every nook and cranny I can with my surfboard. And in this little bit of a spiral island here, underneath the bridge that led to the Windward Fort, I found what would appear to be a pretty important item. One of my most frequent commenters, I do not remember your username off the top of my head right now. I'll look back at some of your old comments later and make sure to give you a proper shout out in the next episode. has mentioned that there is a very important item to the west of where we were surfing at the end of last episode. And I do believe that the item I have found is that item. Lastly, that question mark there is for the Temtem side quest, which appears to be the long-term sprawling side quest throughout the game. I have so far found 10 mint condition Temtems and 17 damaged Temtems for a total of 27. Here on the island of Deniz, there are likely still more in the deeper recesses of the cave that I cannot reach, as well as this pathway over here, which appears to be on the other side of the cave exit, and as well as the climbing only area down here. And who knows, maybe a few little climbing areas that aren't just shortcuts to get places faster. We'll have a Temtem or two there. Now, our next endeavor here is to go to the next island. Talk to Ada Ture in the airship terminal. We also need to talk to Ada Ture for a side quest involving some kids' futures. Who are you and what do you want? Are you an airship captain? No, I'm standing here shouting orders to my crew because I'm a pig epic. What do you reckon? I have a cabin boy for you, Asterion. Oh, Pasiphae's boy? Is he that grown up? How time flies. Well, there's an idea. He's hardworking and nice, and he loves airships. I remember being just like that back when I was a child in Kisua. Very well then, go tell the kid to come aboard. We're sailing off as soon as we finish loading. Tell him to bring just the essentials. We're already too heavy. Well, I was not expecting this to be blocking our progression, so we will be right back when we are at the kid's house. And we are back. Have you spoken with the captain? Captain Ada Ture says you're in. Hooray, it's amazing. I'm gonna fly on an airship. I'll get my stuff. Now I have to pack. Where's my backpack? Alright. We need to check on Asterion aboard the narwhal. Well, we will be back when we're back at the airship terminal. Well, actually, no, not quite. I do want to show off where this is roughly on the map in case you do not know yourself. It is on this little island, or right on the outskirts of Turkesa, sort of a halfway point between Turkesa proper and Zadar, our home village. Now, we will be back when we're back at the airship terminal. And we're back. Now let's board an airship for real. Who are you and why are you bothering me? I'm Whale. Sophia sends me. She does she? Listen, I have a great respect for the dojo master, and you must be quite a tamer if she trusts you like that. But we're already fully crewed. I don't need another cabin kid. You can always use a tamer. In the air? And no, my friend, up there are only the currents, the pan, sun, and a big bag of hot air. That's all that stands between you and a plunge to the down below when you're an air sailor. However, listen, we're missing a passenger. The Amnesian Dojo Master, Tihani. If you can find her as soon as possible, I might squeeze you in the cabin somehow. What does she look like? Let me see. She looks like an Amnesian Temtem scholar. What do I know? She probably changes clothes daily as people do. Last time we spoke, she said she was heading to Turkesa. Something about some local variety of Temtem or some such. Lady, you got a deal. Attaboy. Now run to Turkesa and bring her back. We have to take off soon or we'll get delayed. Now, if I was smart, I would have, while I was running back and forth between Turkesa and here, I would have gone and just, healed up at the, Brisal Demar, or even the Turkesa Temporium. Yeah, more likely the Turkesa Temporium, so we could just smoke bomb our way back there. But, since I was not smart, well, let's enjoy a scenic stroll through the hills of the Thalassian Cliffs. If we do run into some Temtems, we can just run away from them guaranteed, thanks to a Platypet holding a decoy. Oh yeah, I forgot, I was going to show off the item I found. The item I found is in the gear pocket, and it is the Coward's Cloak. Revolutionary Cogno Cloak that allows the Temtem holding it to gain experience from battle without even taking part in it. it is the Temtem equivalent of the generations 2 through 5 experience share for Pokemon, the held item version. We're actually going to give it to Crystal. Our boy is one of our lower leveled ones, and he still has about 6 more levels to go before he evolves. We're also going to throw... We're actually going to throw this on Scaravolt, and we're going to give Scaravolt's Talisman to Barnshee. I don't really see much use for the Hopeless Tonic right now. Seems like it might be useful in certain competitive strategies, but I'm not focusing on competitive. Probably not ever. I am definitely more of a story gamer, and I'll get more on why I don't think I'll be too terribly interested in Temtem competitive at the end of this series when I give it a full review, once I have more of the whole picture. But I will say the combat is very novelly developed, and the slight alterations to the competitive team set that I've seen so far do give it a bit extra depth as well. But as I have barely cleared my first dojo, I don't really think I am in too much of a position to pass a full critique on Temtem's combat system quite yet. I am enjoying the game still. It is very much the breath of fresh air, at least story motifs wise, and, well, maturity level wise, that I wish Pokemon games were still going in. Generations 5 and 6 were close in the maturity level. I mean, Generation 6's evil team were literally genocidal maniacs. And Team Plasma in Generation 5, while they tried to go about acting like White Knights in Black and White, let's just say they kind of lost the plot in Black and White 2 and were just full hammy action movie type villain wanting to freeze the world solid. And I feel like Belsoto is going to be more in that line of thinking than just, oh, the evil team is just your rival's biggest fans, and the real bad guy is the evil businessman. Ooh. Yes, I'm talking about you, Sword and Shield, you suck. At least on the return trip, we can smoke ball our way back. That is the climbing island. Man, Turquoise is a long way down. We're actually going to try and catch this Koish. Koish the catch. Assuming Platox isn't just Oko it here. Nope. It's going to be Saku who Okos it. And Crystal did gain a little bit of experience there without even having to get his hands dirty. We'll try and catch this Koish this time. And Platox is gonna completely ruin that. Back at the kid's house. I'm not sure if that's a Luma Koish or if that's one of Koish's type variants. Looks like it might be a Lightning Koish. Wait, no, I actually don't know where the last Temporium I actually healed up at was. Hey, Tiani. So this is where she is. She's in Turquesa along one of the central beach areas. You're not from around here. Indeed not. I am from Omnicia, let's say. I am well known in Nanga, so to speak. I have a message from Ada Ture. From Captain Ada Ture? What does she have to say? The narwhal is ready to lead. Oh, already. but I haven't had anywhere near enough time to finish my study of the local Temtem. Oh, by a knack, I thought I had at least another week. Bah, whatever. Thank you for letting me know, my friend. Please let the captain know I won't be using the narwhal. She can take off without me. I'll find another airship when I'm done. Okay, I'll tell her. Oh, wait a second. Let me give you something for your trouble. Oh no. I'm afraid I've left my wallet at the hotel. By a knack, I'm such a disaster. Let's see. Hey, maybe you'd like to keep my ticket. It's already paid for and Ada Ture doesn't do refunds. So, would you like to visit Amnesia? Excellent. I'll take that. A passenger ticket for the airship Narwhal, applying the Aerosol Ananga Uru route. Excellent, here you are. If you hurry, you'll make it in time. You already know where to find Ada Ture and the Narwhal. Just tell her you'll be taking my place. And please, if you're ever in Nanga, do come pay me a visit, will you? I'd love that. Okay. Let's see where the smoke bomb takes us. Where are we at now? Hey, we're in Arisola. It was the last Temporium I visited or used. It might be visited, it might be used. I might have actually healed up here at the end of last episode. Or between the last episode and this episode. Alright. You have a ticket to go to... so go talk to Augustin and tell him you're taking Tiani's berth. Move it. We have to sail off. Good morning. This is the Narwhal, sailing to Amnesia today. May I see your ticket? Yes, here it is. Ah, yes. You must be Whale, the one who's taking Tiani's berth. Pleased to meet you. Very well. All seems to be in order. Welcome to the Narwhal. Come aboard is the first door on the left, then downstairs to the berths. You coward! Don't run away from me, Whale! Excuse me, but only passengers with a ticket are allowed on the Nar. Getting away so you don't have to face me again, eh, Whale? Well, I don't see Professor Constantinos around here, so this time I'm not holding back. I'm gonna kick your posterior so hard you won't need that airship to get to Amnesia. Alright, Max! You're going dead this time. The lowly is a much more impressing matter than the Piranhient here, as it does likely carry Urashal as well. Sharp Leaf the Piranhient, and we're going to Venomous Claws lowly again. Gangy. We need to keep Platypet Platox somewhat healthy, because Platox is going to be good against his digital Temtem there in the rear. So we're just going to Sharp Leaf the Piranhient and retreat Platox into Crystal. Alright, Saku, finish off the Piranhient. Time to Crystal Dust the Genki. Give me that amphibian there, boyo. Psypat's coming into the fray here. We're likely to lose our Saku here, but not to worry. We have other supports for our crystal here. For now, we're just going to bring out Scaravolt. Ori's getting into the action here. Scaravolt's gonna burrow here. We're gonna Glass Blade the Ori. I now know that digital is good against, I want to say, itself, mental, and melee. Haha! That's one thing about this Scaravolt. It has the alternate ability from the one we had before. So it will take a hit for an ally instead of having the ability to... Okay, Crystal Dust is going to be faster. Let's just double into this Ori here. To take a hit for an ally if the ally is getting doubled up on. Crystal's damaged due to overexertion now. And Scaravolt's going to take out Ori. Wait, is Ori a dual type? Or since we overexerted, we're gonna Balm Scaravolt, give it a little bit more cushion to get that ×4 hit on the Luma Barnshee. Bye, Crystal. You'll be Mistle. Platox, come on out. And get one shot by the Barnshee because I'm an idiot. Hey, Thunder Strike. 26 stamina, that's a big one. Voltapuncture is a little weird, so we're gonna try out Thunder Strike. Probably next battle we use him in. Scunch. I need a little bit of scunching around out here. Saying something, you overconfident prick. What? It's impossible. You said I'd be invincible with this digital Temtem. We earned 1352 Pansuns from the punk. You're a cheater. You've never played fair. You're always Professor Constantinos' favorite. Well, you better watch your back from now on. One day we'll show you. Oh, wah, wah, wah. Oh, what was that? Are you okay, Will? Are your Temtem hurt? Come with me. I'll show you to your berth so you can take a nap and relax. Narwhal, Denise to Omninesia. Captain, all passengers are aboard. Thank you, Mr. One-Eyed Matthew. Moor the Narwhal. Or unmoor the Narwhal. Aye, aye, Captain. Unmooring her. Attention all hands, we're sailing off. Mr. Thank you, Navigator. We're sailing on your command, Captain. Set sail, Navigator. Give us a course for the Mir Isles and Port Nanga. I'll take the helm. Aye, aye, Captain. Ah, you're awake. Did you sleep well? Was your berth comfortable? Hope your Temtem got a good night's sleep too. We made good headway. Soon we'll be arriving in Nanga, Omnisia's main port. Oh, I almost forgot. The captain said to speak to her. She's upstairs on the upper deck. Have a great flight, whale. Okay, we also do need to talk to Asterion. Let's see. Ah, there should be where Asterion is. Good day, may I... Whale, is that you, Whale? Good to see you again, Asterion. What a coincidence. How's the job going? Swimmingly. The captain's a bit harsh, but I mostly work under Augustin. You know, making beds, running errands. Sometimes I help with the cargo, too. And I fly. Hey, I should get back to work before they catch me shirking. But I wanted to say thank you, Whale. Really, this is amazing. And I wouldn't be here without you. It's nothing, kid. Here, I've been saving some money from my salary. I have room and board, too, so I can save a lot. Please accept some. Save it, kid. You're just starting out. No, I insist. Oh, okay, but I still want to give you something for your trouble. I know. Have my old Temtem, please. I barely have the time or space to care for him here on the narwhal. I know you'll be good to him. You got a new Temtem, Pukey. Level 15 Pukey, we'll send him to the Tem deck. And now I gotta do some work. Have a great flight, and keep being so awesome, Whale. Single and training values. Single values, or SVs, are a unique, innate, unchanging factor. I basically figured out what this is. They're basically IVs in Pokemon. And TVs, training values, are similar to SVs, but they are controllable. TVs are gained from battles against other Temtem. Each species will grant a different bonus when defeated. That tutorial seems a little late. Oh, hi, how are you, handsome? Oh my goodness, you're Viesia, or who are you? Oh, you don't? Well, I'm Viesia. Oh, no way, from TV? I guess I am. Ina loves your films. Max has a massive crush on you. Oh, wow, friend of yours? Sorta. What can I say? I'm flattered. Tell them I send all my love and they shouldn't miss my next movie. And no, sorry, can't talk about what I'm shooting next. Or why I'm going to Omnisia. My agent would kill me if I did. Hey, great talking to you. Yes, lovely to meet you too. And watch out for my next movie. I don't necessarily want to be the obnoxious, oh my gosh, I want your autograph, when you're clearly not looking to have any sort of publicity drawn to you right now kind of guy. So we're gonna leave her be. Hello, are you going to Omnisia too? Yes, to Nanga. Cool. I love traveling, but it feels so good to be back home. But I guess for you, it's the other way around. If you don't mind me asking, what brings you to the Mir Isles, my friend? My tamer training? Nice, coming to hone your skills of Tiani and Orari, are you? I hear they're both incredibly skilled with nature and fire. Will you have time for a bit of sightseeing on the side? I'll remember that. Happy to help. Have a great time in Omninesia, my friend. Ah, you must be one of the guys in the other berth. How's things? Can't wait to get to Omninesia. Me too. Although that's just another leg of the journey for me. Hope I can catch some shut-eye before taking the connecting airship to Arbury. Arbury? That's far. Yeah, the connecting flights are a bit of a pain. But as long as I have a good book with me, I never get bored. The narwhal is a good library too. I love flying with old Ada Ture. Must be tough living abroad. Yes, Kisiwa, well, it's complicated. It doesn't feel like home anymore, but every time I go there, it's like all my childhood memories come rushing back. It's beautiful, but also a bit sad. You'll understand too one day, if you settle away from Deniz. And now, sorry, but I need to start packing. Ah. Huh? On to more kitchen-y area. Oh, don't tell me it's lunchtime already. And we still have to finish the seaweed stew. What do you want? Ooh, I'm getting hungry. I'm out of here. Just grab some snacks if you're starving. I'm guessing red is going to signify locked doorways. Yep. Hey, cargo area. Good day. Passengers are not supposed to be on the lower decks. Please, I just want to take a look around. Well, considering how everything seems to be in order, I suppose there's nothing wrong with you being here for a while. What do you do on the narwhal? I'm the first officer, captain's right hand. I relay her orders to the crew and make sure everything is working perfectly, which sometimes means verifying that the cargo perfectly matches the papers. And there's a slight mismatch that's giving me nasty headaches. Perhaps I can help? Oh, I was not asking for help. Forgive me for apparently seeming to imply that, which would be an intolerable breach of maritime regulations. No passenger should be required to do so. But in case you are wondering, that is indeed another reason why I am uneasy about passengers spending time on the hold. We are missing some apples, a couple packages of dried seaweed. It seems like somebody is famished. I see. I'll let you know if I see anything. Darn, nothing for me to steal down here. Hey. Ooh. Oh man, you gave me the scare of my life. I thought you were that tight-ass officer. If he catches me, I'm a goner. Come on, I don't think he's that harsh. I'm not gonna risk it anyway, and lower your voice, he can hear us. You're a stowaway. I didn't have enough pad sons. How can anyone get a ticket without tons of money? Running errands for very generous dojo masters? Oh, you mean like working for Tihani to get a ticket? Hadn't thought of that, to be honest. Anyway, I snuck around the terminal in Dennis until I saw my chance. Then I pried open a barrel of apples and waited until they rolled it in here. I've never been so dizzy in my life. So what's your plan? Scurry out as soon as we reach Omninesia, spend some time there, explore, live great adventures. And then? Oh, just sneak onto another ship when I get bored. Life's too big and beautiful to live on a single island. It's the life that I chose, buddy. Come visit me in Omninesia sometime. Should we rat on him? Nah, let's not rat on him. After all, snitches get stitches. Well, that's now blocked off, I want to say. Or maybe that's just down. Oh yeah, that might just be down. I'm gonna check the red doorway and see what it is. Yep, locked. Just appears red is for down, blue is for up. These are both open. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but can't be talking to passengers. Have to plot a course with the captain. Where was that chart again? Well, rude, Kamal. Hey. Passengers are not supposed to be here. These machines are fiddly. Please don't touch anything. Been on the narwhal long. Just a couple of years. When they rehauled the engines, really. You should have seen the old coffee maker they had before. It coughed and sputtered worse than my granny. The old engineer had no desire to learn how to operate this new model, so he retired and they took me on. Reckon he's still sunbathing in Dennis as we speak. Would you look at my beautiful babies, all oiled up and humming happily? I wouldn't change this for the world, buddy. Top-notch Tukmani engineering, as powerful and efficient as they come. I'll leave you to your machines. Yes, and careful where you put your hands. Engine oil stains big time. New quest up here. Hello, sit with me for a minute, fellow traveler. I'm bored to death here. If only I could at least get up and walk a bit. Damn leg. What happened to your leg? A very unlucky accident. I was surfing. Well, trying to learn how to surf, really. So first time I go on my own into the Solaro River, and I crash into this coral reef. It was quite embarrassing. Also, I nearly drowned, but the embarrassment was the worst bit. And obviously I can't work on the book like this. You can still write. Yeah, well, I can write. The problem is I don't know what to write about, you see. I'm a travel writer. I was working on a tourist guide of the archipelago. That was the reason I was in Dennis in the first place. But I started on the wrong foot, so to speak. Maybe I can help. Help? I appreciate that, but how? Are you a writer? Even if you were, it's unethical, you know. I should write my truthful impressions of the places I visit, and I can't do any visiting like this. I can do the visiting for you. Oh, could you do that for me? I mean, well, who knows? You look well-traveled. Are you planning on visiting any other islands soon? I am. I love traveling. I'm a tamer. We get around a lot, after all. Oh, splendid. Very well, then. Make sure to collect your thoughts on each island in the archipelago. And when you're done exploring it, come see me in my house in Nanga. I'll reward you for your time and effort, and my publisher will be none the wiser. Glad to help. Excellent. I'll see you in Nanga, then. Ah, now I can really relax and enjoy this a little more. Yeah, I'm trying to not choose too many of the greedy-sounding options because, well, I'm gonna be doing stuff like being a jerk to Max whenever we see him, so gotta balance it out somehow with some selflessness. Hiya, you going to Omninestia on business? Business indeed. Take a seat then, let's talk shop. What's your business, if you don't mind me asking? I'm in food exports. Everyone knows Omninestian kiwis, but actually sweet potatoes are the mainstay of the local economy. Well, have a nice trip then. Thanks, you too. Oh, my head and my stomach. I think I'm going to throw up. Oh, look at the horizon. Horizon? What horizon? It's all sky and islands. Ah, here comes our new passenger, a whale. That's me. Good. See that blurry outline on R12? Oh, those are the mirror isles. It's very blurry. Yes, I know, there's a lot of smoke. I have no idea what's going on there, but the visibility is terrible today. Once we get into that massive cloud ahead, we won't see a thing, which means we'll have to trust our chronometer and the accuracy of our charts to land in the port of Nanga. Mr. One-Eyed Matthew, oh, where the heck is... Doesn't matter, Will. Go fetch me the navigational charts. Where can I find them? Why, the navigator has all the charts. That's my first officer, Kamal. First door as you go in. Chop chop, landlubber. Hey, I am a sea lubber. I am very well versed in the art of surfboarding. Hey, Kamal. Sorry, I'm not supposed to talk to the passengers. The captain needs me to concentrate on plotting the course. The captain needs that chart now. Damnation, she needs it already. Alright. Just a second. Must be... where did I... I'm sorry, I'm just not at my finest today. I shouldn't have let Octalana convince me to spend the night in Siroko's. Well, at Siroko's. My head is killing me. Hey, can you please get me some coffee? Black, as strong as the kitchen can make it, please. Sure thing. Coffee for you? Cheers. I do wonder how the ship runs when I'm not here. We know exactly where the kitchen is now. Yes, I know you're hungry. I'm working on it. What do you want now? The navigator needs some coffee. Well, he can make it himself. I'm busy making lunch for the whole crew. Talk to my sous chef. I can't do everything alone. Hey, sous chef. Shallots. What are those shallots? The navigator needs his strong coffee. Oh, not that strong coffee fanatic again. There, get that mug over there. You've got one strong coffee. Strong coffee, a mug of strong coffee from the kitchens of the Narwhal. And a word to the wise, once he gets his caffeine fix, get out of there fast. He gets super hyper. Thanks, good luck with the shallots. We shall not see. Hey, YouTube, I got a joke for you. What sound does a drum set make when it falls off a cliff? You see, it was both the punchline and the bad. Sound effect that comes after the punchline. I'm not sure what you call that. My Temtem are still wrecked from the fight. That guy was lying about healing them up for me. Wait, wrong area. Navigator is in the navigational tool marked room. You hand over 1 strong coffee. Oh, thank goodness, there it is. Gulp. Ah. Now about those charts. Gulp. The charts. Yes, here they are. And now, we turn 15 degrees here, then 5 east here, then yes, we get here, then past this waypoint, and blam, we're in Omninesia. You see, can you see it? Relax. Fine, so here's our course for the port. It was easy, you see. Just take some caffeine, just a little, maybe a lot. Hey, can you get me another strong coffee? Yeah, please, strong coffee. You want some? You've had enough. Oh, you think so, eh? Well, maybe. The charts. Yes, here, take them. Bring them to the captain. Yes, all right. See, wasn't that hard, eh? Yes, bye. Yes, yeah, okay, bye. Yes. 1x navigational charts. Airship charts following the traffic lanes from Dennis to Omninesia. Finally, let me see. We hand over the navigational charts. East by northwest, as I supposed. And that's the direct course, just a matter of time now. Thanks, Whale. Just let me know when you want to disembark. I'm gonna see if we can't sleep and heal up the Temtem in case Max found another airship gets there ahead of us and ambushes us for a petty rematch. Can we sleep in here? That's just a Tem deck. Yeah. We're gonna be safe than sorry and just pop our Tem Essence file. Bring everyone back from the literal dead there. Now, let's go ahead and disembark. Well, passenger, ready to disembark in Omninesia? Yes, let's land. Very well then. Go get your gear, we'll be mooring in a minute. Nanga, we have just moored at Nanga. All passengers for Nanga, please alight here. Welcome to the Mir Isles, Captain. Thank you. I always feel at home in Nanga. I really hope you do, Editor. I'm afraid it's going to be a long stay. How so? I have 20 crates of sea salt to unload. Then I'm picking up a shipment of fruit and we're off to Kisuwa. I'm afraid that won't be possible, old friend. Anak volcano has gone into eruption. That old volcano? But I thought it was dormant. And it was, but it is no more. The winds are blowing all that volcanic ash towards Kisuwa. The plume is so thick we are diverting all traffic to Dennis. It's too much of a navigational hazard for anything flying that way. My rotten luck. Sorry about that, Editor. You'll be the first to know once the route is clear. Again, but I suggest you and your crew get comfortable. It could be a while. Well, you heard the news. We're stuck here until that volcano calms down. We might as well enjoy it. Mr. One-Eyed Matthew, please. Aye, Captain. All hands and officers, shore leave until new orders. Well, enjoy Omninesia, I guess. Say, where will you be heading now? I'm looking for a man named Rawiri. The dojo master of Mokapuni. What for? Sophia told me to find Rawiri. Best of luck then. Oh, we'll be here for a while. I'm going to be throwing around Sophia's name as much as possible. She seems like a very big name in the world of the Temtems here's. Hey, Omninesia, a monumental canopy. The Temporium is north of where we are now. We found a Sir Adrian Anderton damaged. Those cannot get placed into the Sticktem album, but can be sold to a rather odd collector who's looking for the damaged ones at a later point. I don't know how much later, but sometime later. And now with that, we have arrived in the second island of Temtem. And we're going to be leaving things here for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, once again, do those 3 things I mentioned in the intro. That being like, comment, and sub to the channel if you have not done so already. Now, with that out of the way, I have been your Captain Whale. I hope you all are having a fantastic day, Whale Pod. But until next time, this is Captain Whale, signing off.